How's it going, friends? I'm your friend from Channel School here to share another tip about high-level chess using cotton fabric. How good or bad is it? It can be very successful and at the same time very disastrous if you don't know the right rules. As you can see with this piece, which I've already shown in other videos, it's a high-end piece and ebony rook, 100% ebony from a very well-known brand. You can see the king stamp. For those who don't know, it's a Staunton set from 1849 by Royal Chess Mount, made of ebony, 4.5 inches tall. It has a huge crack, which you can see here against the light, right? I don't want to bring it too close, but it's irreparable. This can happen to your high-end chess pieces if you don't use the cotton cloth properly as you should. Your relative humidity should be, when you're going to store them for a long time, no less than 45% and no more than 65%. It is recommended that you wrap them in cotton, but if your humidity is below that percentage, then obviously the piece will exude moisture and the cotton will absorb it. So that moisture will stay there retained in the cotton as well. And later on, if there's an excess of humidity, there could be when there's too much moisture or condensation. But the cotton will also have an effect, because when the cotton is very dry, it will actually increase the migration of moisture from inside the ebony to the outside, and that's bad. On the other hand, if you have very high humidity, then the moisture will get trapped in the cotton, because cotton tries to acts as a humidity regulator. So what will happen is that over time it can get moldy and deformed. Most likely it will crack, right? Before that happens, right? And at that point, your piece is already irreparable. You might be able to have it restored, but it will never be the same. So that's what I wanted to share with you. It is good, but you have to be very careful with handling relative humidity. Temperature also plays a big role. So for that, you have to be very careful with it. You can wrap them in cotton. Why? Because it also helps cushion sudden changes in humidity. If I have a relative humidity of 50 in the drawer where I keep them stored, and I take them out into an environment with a relative humidity of 20 or 25, within a few hours they will start to crack. The cotton cushions that, right? So yes, it will help make the changes in humidity less abrupt, but if you don't have those parameters in your drawer or box, over time the cotton will actually be counterproductive. Okay, because even if there's too much, as I said, it can cause mold, and if there's not enough humidity, the cotton will dry out, and that will also affect things, since the lack of humidity can ruin it. Thank you for your attention.